Hey guys, hello and welcome to Anime Unfold. Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite Naruto characters, Tobirama Senju, also known as the
second great stone-faced guy?
He was the brother of Hashirama Senju, the first Hokage, and the teacher of Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage. By that, I hope you can understand which league he was in. Coming from the Senju clan, he was gifted with amazing chakra reserves and powerful sensing abilities. Let's start the video by talking to you about all the jutsus created by Tobirama. You might not know that, but the favorite jutsu of our protagonist Naruto was invented by him, the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Also, there is another infamous jutsu created by him, the Impure World Reincarnation, also known as the Reanimation Jutsu, which allowed him to summon dead people's souls, though a living sacrifice needs to be made in order to perform this technique, and that's why it was tagged as a forbidden jutsu. And yeah, there is another copyright claim by Tobirama.
You can copy my dad's move! Nice, second great stone-faced guy!
Lord Fourth is actually using my move. Plus, that is Lord Second to you.
The Flying Raijin Jutsu was also invented by him, also called the Flying Thunder God technique, made famous by Minato Namikaze. Now, let's move on to his personality. One thing that Tobirama is most famous for is his hate towards the Uchiha clan. One reason being their clan has been at war with the Uchiha for centuries, and two of his three brothers were killed by the Uchihas. That's something that keeps him from trusting the Uchihas. He acts as the counter side of his brother, Hashirama, which keeps things balanced. A nice example of this is Hashirama being betrayed by his closest friend Madara, but Tobirama never trusted Madara in the first place. In his personal opinion, Hashirama was something of an idiot. Tobirama greatly loved and respected him, and he wanted Hashirama to respect himself the same way he and others did. I still remember this scene where Hashirama was going to do a tailed beast giveaway.
They're not free?
But thankfully, Tobirama stopped him.
Shut it! Denied. We'll assign the tailed beasts based on power balance, but you're required to pay.
In a nutshell, Hashirama was very powerful, but very naive as well, which made him an easy target for people who played with emotions instead of weapons. That's why Tobirama acted like a big brother and tried to keep him away from manipulative people, though he was the younger one. Tobirama's hate for the Uchihas was so great that he trained himself as the best anti-Uchiha shinobi. We all know the Uchiha clan specializes in fire-style jutsu, so he made himself one of the strongest water-style users in history. Though being a master at all 5 chakra releases with yin and yang release, he chose water style because that was the most effective against the Uchiha. One of his famous jutsu is the Water Dragon Jutsu, which he used in many historical events, including the Konoha Crush against Sarutobi. On the screen is a list of some of his other famous water-style jutsu. Also, to avoid the Uchiha's Sharingan, he invented the Seal Teleportation Jutsu, which doesn't need any hand signs and can be used in an instant. That's how he killed Madara's brother, Izuna Uchiha. Now let's talk about his period as a Hokage. But before that, like the video if you are enjoying it till now. It takes a lot of time and effort to produce these videos, so a little like from your side would be awesome for giving us the motivation to keep creating these types of videos. Now let's move on to the video. He was one of the most progressive Hokage in the Hidden Leaf Village's history. He created the Leaf Police Force, making Uchiha in charge of the law and order in the village. He created Chunin exams, the Anbu, and the Ninja Academy as well. Under his guidance, Konoha progressed a lot. In a nutshell, Tobirama was a level-headed, rational person who couldn't stand the rebellious nature of the Uchiha. He liked to research a lot, making him the favorite Hokage of Orochimaru. He created formidable jutsu, which were prominent even after his era, and were developed and perfected by the shinobi which came after him. The Reanimation Jutsu was later developed by Orochimaru and perfected by his disciple Kabuto. Similarly, the Flying Raijin Jutsu was perfected by Minato Namikaze, Naruto's father. Tobirama held the title of fastest shinobi while he was alive. His sensory abilities were way greater than any shinobi in history. By just touching the ground with his fingers, he could accurately pinpoint the location of his targets. He was also able to sense people countries away. He could identify the ancestry of enemies just by their chakra signatures. His skill of genjutsu was also above most of the shinobi. Even Hiruzen was not able to break his illusionary technique of absolute darkness in the Konoha Crush arc. He was so skilled that he survived a battle with the Gold and Silver brothers, Kinkaku and Ginkaku, who inherited the Nine Tails chakra and possessed the treasured tools of the Sage of Six Paths. The death of this legendary shinobi happened when he sacrificed himself, in order to save his squad, making Hiruzen Sarutobi the third Hokage. He stayed back, playing the lure against the Kinkaku unit, a special team of at least 20 highly skilled shinobi from the Hidden Cloud Village. Like the video and make sure you are subscribed with the bell icon on if you don't want to miss out on any other interesting videos like this. Thank you for listening and peace out.